Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Tonight, I'm going to be reacting to Deus Ex Mankind Divided, walkthrough playthrough done by FograinDaNoob. This is part 25. If you guys want to check out my previous reactions to the other episode or other parts, sorry, not episodes but parts, the playlist card is going to be at the top here. Just click on it and be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as FograinDaNoob's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. Yes, 24, part 24. Adam Jansen has been going through people's businesses. He's also been going through a police substation, which was really disappointing to see. That place was messy, unorganized. Police material and equipment is ripe for the taking. Any robber, anyone that wants to steal something from the police, they'll just go into this substation and take it. There's no one protecting the establishment, the police establishment. So yeah, that was really concerning. And there were even some police documents on the floor scattered all around. So the substation was unkept. It was not manned by any police officer, and yeah, it was just an eyesore to see all of that happen there in that substation. And we also went into the undercity of Prague. Now the undercity has got a lot of pipes, sewers, electrical systems, and all these other nitty-gritty infrastructure that makes Prague work, if I can say that. And the undercity is now also filled with people who are running away from the law, if I can say criminals. Also people who are augmented. They don't want to be captured by people from the state. They don't want to be sent to like a reserve that's meant specifically for augmented people. So yes, there's a lot of people with augmentation who are here as well. There's people who have made cults. There's people who are dealing with drugs. There are gangs and other criminal entities that also exist in the undercity. And it's the perfect place because the police don't go down there. Nobody from the government ever inspects the undercity, if I can say that. And the infrastructure that makes Prague work is also being exposed to degradation and not enough maintenance work. And the place is really grimy, really dark. The pipes are also rusting. Some places you could see like the walls are unraveling, or should I say the walls are crumbling, and the place is just so dangerous, unkept, dark, damp, and filthy. And that's a place where many people are calling home now. So yeah, that's where Adam Jansen is right now, and we're going to see what happens next as he explores the undercity of Prague. Yeah, amazing. Let's start. 3, 2, 1, go. It's like an earthquake struck this place. And now you're just seeing all this debris all around. Oof. Since it wasn't our clients I had to worry about, the bond that links your family is not one of blood but of respect. Most of you are loyal to this. The rest of you are now dead. I hope I'm never disappointed like this again. Otar. Isn't he one of the Diwali family members? Reminder not to leave house earrings at tables. Put them into the safe for 863 hourly. Less people see, less likely they are to get stupid ideas. Okay. People just die here, and no one will ever know.
What do you mean you think he'd make a better capo? Mr. Nicolazzi, he is a great man. This family, it is where it is because of him.
Of course, but what do you expect? The Devali family has lost a lot of respect in the last few years.
Bah! What do you know of anything?
You know, I'm actually still amazed how Prague is still working. You know, just seeing the Undercity like this, I'm amazed that the city still works. That, you know, when you flush your toilet, the water and whatever waste is in the toilet actually goes to where it's supposed to be going, you know? Or when you open your taps, water is coming out of those taps. I'm surprised. I mean, seeing how this place looks, really, it's just shocking.
Like I'm always telling you, Vano, people in old country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what...
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Wait, how did you know he was an augment? He doesn't show any sign of augmented parts on his body. I mean, especially on the face, you don't really see it. So how did you know?
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vano. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkoveli.
So this is the guy. Wow.
Yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Vano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, and no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
Response level, argument, no alignment analysis. Okay, okay. Alpha, beta, and omega.
I'm with Interpol, but I'm not here to cause any trouble. Organized crime is someone else's department. I'm here to pick up the shipment you're withholding from Vaclav Kolar.
Vano, look. The only honest police...
Vano, you don't have a gun in your hand, bro. What are you holding? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, if Otar did not call out Vano, I would not have noticed that he doesn't have a gun in his hand. He's just... Or maybe it's an invisible gun. Hey.
In Prague. Kolar must want this item very much to send someone like you. But I will tell you what I told Kolar. No, he cannot have the calibrator, and you can't either. Dealing with Augs is bad business. A point which some people in this organization have yet to understand.
Okay.
Kolar didn't send me. I volunteered after he explained his situation. Sounded like you can use a little help. The truth is, though, I'm doing this for me. I need some repairs done, and Kohler needs the calibrator to do them.
You believe this man, Vano? Such commitment to honesty. But now I wonder about your commitment to other people. So tell me, Mr. Friendship, how far are you willing to go to help out a friend in need?
Oh, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. The question is, how deep must I scratch your back?
If someone needs my help, I give it. Any way I can.
It is like I am always telling him you can get a lot accomplished just by having a conversation. I will let you have the calibrator.
Thanks. And what's it gonna cost me?
Listen to the man, Lalo. Even when he gets what he wants, he does not trust it. What shall we do with such a man? What will it cost? A favor.
What kind of favor?
Don't worry. I will let you know in due time. It won't be too painful. Not for you. What do you say? Do we have a deal, Mr.
Jensen, we have a deal.
Excellent. Upstairs in my office, you will find Kohler's calibrator. I will be in touch.
So this is like a bar, or like a gambling bar place. Okay.
What's the deal with the tripwires?
Who are you talking to?
Smooth talk, Clank. I'm impressed. What if I get some disease?
This place is quiet. Like, I would expect a lot of people to be visiting this establishment. Or maybe because it's still in the afternoon. Maybe they come during the night. Installation is complete. Everything seems to be working fine. It will be easier to catch any cheating gamblers now. And I changed the login code to Otar Botkoveli. Okay? He. He'll love that. Vano.
Use. He's outnumbered. Only an idiot could start something.
So let's get this straight here. Adam Jansen is walking through sewage here. Guys, you know what goes through the sewage systems, right? So now imagine this guy is walking, he's crouching in this muck. Oh gosh, the smells. And these guys are working around the sewage complexes, those sewage pipelines. Aye. You have to have a strong mentality to work here. Because every day you'll be smelling a lot of human waste passing by.
How you feel is irrelevant.
Family values. Okay. Let's see what this is about. Times have changed since our late and loyal brother Lavin led the Devalis. When he returned home to Georgia 10 years ago to support our brothers in the homeland, many feared things would not be the same. Levin himself knew this which is why he chose a strong leader to stay behind here in Prague. Patarava. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Patarava. Times were hard then, and they are harder still today. 4 years after being chosen, Patarava died. Oh, and was named to replace... and I was named to replace him. Who's I? Is it Otar? Okay. As the officially appointed head of the family, I do what I need to ensure that the Diwali organization succeeds. The world will not slow for the weak. Now I hear some split and complaints that we're losing our way, that we forgot who we are in this world. To those who say this, I urge you to speak with me personally, and I'll happily re-educate you on the harshness of life outside our family walls. If that is not a veiled threat, I don't know what is. Our brothers in Georgia know the truth, forced as they are to leave their homes to be strong in the face of change. Those displaced Georgians, regardless of voice, share the same blood as us and welcome truth. Huh? And we welcome them. Sorry, not welcome truth. We welcome them. All right. What? I cannot pronounce that name. Radic Nikoladze. All right.
Мне нужен отпуск.
So it's not Otar.
Someone ballistic can kill us all.
Да, конечно.
Radic.
Getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they
Word of this cannot reach Radic.
Yeah, I thought it was Otar who was the leader, but it's actually Radic. Sorry about that, guys.
Я говорю, наружу, только насквозь.
Relax, it's not your problem. I have many things to learn about leadership.
Okay, Diwali henchman. The gas code is still 1368. What part of change all the passwords didn't you effing understand, idiot? Okay.
up in the stratosphere. Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentation. Individuals who fail to comply
Word of this
will be
cannot
arrested
reach
and
Radic.
relocated to designated AUG-only locations.
Nikoladze doesn't find out about this.
What is that henchman talking about? What can't Radic find out about?
Opponents of the legislation
No.
have been protesting all over
Видишь там,
You don't like me, that's fine. I'm not concerned with you liking or disliking me, but there needs to be respect. Otar, respect for our family and respect for our business. Vaclav Kola is business. So when I say to you that he's not to be touched, I effing mean he is not to be touched. Okay. So this is Radic talking. Okay, that's an order. If I find out Vano or any other of your casino boys are hanging around giving him trouble, I'll put them in an effing box. Clear? Capiche?
Mr. Botkoveli knows what he's doing.
Vano, I told you to lock the safe. There is money missing. This lack of professionalism will not be tolerated. Find out who took the money and make them pay. Otar.
Operation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap.
Vano. Hey, Vano is really he's working out here. I had one of the boys move some of the stuff we had down in the storage and had them change the code to the door. Things have been disappearing lately. Double check their work. Make sure they didn't make too much of a mess. Otar. P.S. The new code is 6446.
Polarize the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching.
I've sent some of the boys. Radic has a hard on for this guy. What? Which guy? For Cola? Okay. Where was I? For this guy, I want to know why. Something's not right between them. Put the boots to him, rattle him a bit. Maybe he'll spill something. If not, F up his place. Let him know that favor with Radic doesn't mean he gets a free ride from me. From Vano to Otar, okay.
Watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is a
We collected from Kola last week, so what's the plan again? Just zoom a bit more. Plan again, just to F with him. Okay.
live at the reporting to you live.
So the Diwali, should I say, lieutenant and the leader of the group are not seeing eye to eye, if I can say that. Otar and Radic are not seeing eye to eye in terms of Dr. Kola. Okay. And we also saw on the wall there a picture of Dr. Kola and other people on some blacklist. Interesting.
I have many things to talk about leadership.
Maybe Radic protects Kola because maybe he has augmentation and he needs a doctor he can trust to operate on him. Maybe.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither
It must be Radic.
do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
Ignore him.
And we are back on the surface of the city of Prague. No way, someone sleeps here? Huh, okay. Vano's going to be in a lot of trouble. When Otar sees this place is cleaned out of all the contents, he's going to be in serious trouble.
Access granted.
secret door.
But with the United Nations set to defend...
What? Wait, have we been here before? I think we've been to the store before, if I'm not mistaken. Huh. Tesla. Alright.
Human Restoration Act in a matter of...
Over here, friend. Didn't think I would see you again except on the security footage.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live.
It's time to sell. And at least it's with someone who's not going to, you know, I don't know, like chastise you. You know, remember like that other guy who also sells stuff to Adam Jansen, or who can, like, you can sell stuff to him. And, you know, he had that bad attitude. I think there were like two of them, in fact. And they both stayed in these apartments, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I didn't like those guys. So at least with this guy, he's, you know, respectable. He's courteous, you know, he doesn't badmouth you, and I like that. I mean, just because you're an arms dealer doesn't mean you have to act all bad.
Factory fresh.
Nothing for me.
Don't wait for planned obsolescence.
Here. You think if I ratted on that guy, they'd fire him?
Quit yapping and get to work.
Why is everything so fuzzy? What did Adam Jansen inject himself with? Okay, it seems to be disappearing now. Yeah. I hear music. Anybody home? Of course not. And even if there was someone home, they're not going to do anything. They're just going to continue watching television or talking to someone on the phone.
Access granted.
Oh, what's this now? Okay, thank you for your cooperation. The information you have provided has been logged and the case has been opened to investigate these claims. If further information is required, you will be contacted by one of our officers. Reporting permit violation. Okay. Department of Registries. Alright. I would like to report that Almi Capius, okay, the proprietor of Hemingway's Fine Spirits, alright, is in possession of falsified identity records and a forged augmentation license. Yikes, this is bad. This woman poses a significant threat to the public, as I have heard her say on more than one occasion that she feels naturals are a streak on society that needs to be wiped away. I am providing you with the code for her door 9410, as well as a password for her store computer terminal. I believe it is there that you will find information that will support my claims. In the event that the computer has been cleaned of evidence, there is a safe in the basement of the shop that is sure to be filled with dirt. Okay, respectively, a concerned citizen. Alright. Enro from Hemingway's Fine Spirits. Okay. Oh, this is the owner of the business. Okay. Assuming your sad story is accurate, let me just zoom in so it's far more easier for me to read. Assuming your sad story is accurate, and I feel compelled to remark that you suffer from the flu with alarming frequency. I'm running a business here in Prague, and it's not the easiest thing in the world, considering all the bother we're having with augmented terrorists and such. Yet here you are, leaving me stranded with customers and orders all the rest once again. A job isn't a right, Enro. It's a privilege, and I'm sorry to say yours has been offered to someone of better health and reliability. Sorry, guys. You needed not bother coming in tomorrow or any other day. I'm not charity, Enro, even though some might say I act like one. Okay, so Enro has been fired, and now he's gone to the police or to this Department of Registries to rat out about his boss and that she has falsified augmentation license and all these other so-called damning information inside her personal computer or the business computer. Alright, I see. Miss Capias, I'm not feeling well again. Think it's the flu. I hear it's going around. Probably won't be in tomorrow either. Yeah, this is a dispute between a disgruntled employee or disgruntled former employee and the employer, and it's gotten worse. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. Yeah, it's gotten worse. Now Enro is also involving the Department of Registries to look into his former boss's establishment. You know, I don't know who's in the wrong here, but if Enro is always sick, I think he needs to go to the hospital or something. Or if he's making excuses here, saying that I'm sick, or there's a flu out here, and he's never at work. What must the boss do? What must the boss do? The boss still needs people to work in her business, and if this guy is not reporting for duty, then she has to find someone else to do the job. I don't really blame her for that. But I also think that Enro needs to go to a doctor to figure out what's going on with him. Why is he always sick? Or if he's lying about that he's always sick. Oh, someone's dead. A spent casing for ammunition typically associated with handguns issued to the Prague police. Oh. So someone in the police came here and assassinated this man. Wow. I think I've read this already. Yeah. Let's see, what's this about? Last chance, G. I'm reaching out to you as a friend now, and believe me when I say this, I am the only friend you have left in our corner of the force. You want to refuse to play along with the Diwali, that's fine. You're welcome to grow old and die, cash poor and morally rich. Congratulations, Saint Romo. But effing with their operation and sneaking good bodies out of the city, yeah, surprise, surprise. I've worked out what you're doing, hero. We'll all use the part of the sewers, genius. Remember, we all use the same part of the sewers, genius. Remember, it's not just you who knows when the patrol drones are on charge, okay? When the Diwalis lose in revenue hits us too. Remember, we're on a good thing here. Gerard, why F it up? It's too late to drop out the club, so just sit tight and smile whenever someone asks if all is well. If you continue to refuse to pull your dick out of the pie, we'll be forced to cut it off. Do yourself a favor, take my advice, and look forward to a Merry Christmas with your kids. I hope this is the one and only time we end up talking about this. Jonas. Okay. To Gerard. So Gerard is the guy who's been assassinated. We'll be there exactly 8 p.m. Thank you, Mr. Romero. Yes, okay. Paulina, go to the sewers beneath the poor district. Tell Jenica what I've said, and she'll show you how and where we can get in. Don't talk to anyone else about this. After dark, 8 p.m. sharp. Do not go earlier or later than that. This is very important. The gate will be open with 6122. I'll meet you there. I guess that meeting is not going to happen. Mr. Romero, Jenica Velazzik. Yo, I cannot pronounce this surname. Velazikwizi. Sorry, guys. Give this address to contact you. She said you have a safe way from Prague and help people in trouble. We don't have much credit, but she said you don't care about that. Please, Mr. Ramiro, if it's true, please help. I think the Diwalis look for us, okay? We were in a truck and they laughed and said we'd be here in a special movies of prostitutes even, okay? I don't know, something happened. I think there was an argument because we heard shooting. It was a miracle that there were 6 of us, but now only 4. I think they're dead. Wow. We're still hiding, but what should we do, Mr. Ramiro? Can you really help us? Paulina. Yes, Paulina. Yeah, well, Gerard is dead. The Diwali police officers killed him. They told him not to dig into the Diwali business, but he did, and now he has paid the price. And I remember there was an article that said like, what, 40 or 30% of the police are compromised in the police service of Prague. So yeah, it's no surprise, it's just sad.
Stop!
To see that there are police officers who are trying good, they're trying to, you know, do the right thing, but they're being taken out by their own police friends, if I can say that. Yeah. Okay, guys, that is it with DSX Mankind Divided walkthrough playthrough done by FograinDaNoob. This was part 25, yes. We got to meet Otar for the first time. Otar and his henchman Vano. Vano, who was holding an invisible gun. That was really funny. Yeah, we got to see Otar. We got to collect the contraption that Kola needed. Dr. Kola wanted to use this contraption to help Adam Jansen. So I guess that's what's going to happen next. And we also got to go into another house, another business. You know, a former employee or disgruntled employee is informing the Department of Registries about his employer, that, you know, she has falsified documents and that she's a threat to natural people in the city of Prague. So yeah, that's a huge situation going on there between the former employee and the employer. And now we also went into another apartment where we saw an assassinated police officer, Gerard. Yeah, he was shot by a police officer with a police issued weapon. I'm not sure who killed him exactly. Maybe it was his friend who sent him the email saying that he should just, you know, act oblivious to the crime or to the corruption that's happening in the police force. And I guess Gerard didn't listen. You know, he wanted to do what was right. He wanted to help people. He wanted to make sure that anyone that needed help would get the help, and it cost him his life. And it's sad, really. It's disappointing, and hopefully Adam Jansen can find justice for Gerard. I'm not sure when, not sure how, but yeah, hopefully the Diwali family can be uprooted, and, you know, the head bosses of the organization, the gang, can be taken, you know, arrested and be taken for prosecution. Will they succeed in prosecuting the Diwali family members? I don't know. You know, they've tried this before and it hasn't worked because either the judges were bought or the prosecution were bought or the evidence surrounding the Diwali family has been falsified, or, you know, it doesn't exist anymore. You know, the police destroyed the evidence to protect this family. So yeah, I guess we'll never truly know if they can ever be stopped. Yeah. Okay, guys, that is it for tonight with part 25. Remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as FograinDaNoob's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I'll see you guys hopefully Friday or next week. Yeah, okay, good night.